Sure, the newsletter began early on with Club One, and then into all the different lounges and bars that we threw concepts at were singles events, business networking events, fashion events, live music events. So the newsletter would be a way to get that, get the message out each week to the subscribers that we had so far. And how I built them was being like super workaholic, up all night for years in the beginning, from Friendster to MySpace to everything. Every social network, I would send like a little template message and I'd be like, hey, this is Heidi. You know, we're having a great event this weekend. We'd love to have you out. Are you free? That kind of thing. And, you know, some people would be like, sure, I'd love to come. Some people wouldn't respond and some people would, you know, hate you. And that's fine. That's kind of, you know, it's just what it is. But I would ask, you know, for their email, their permission to be added to it. And also everyone that would enter the events, there was a disclaimer on the photo cards and the passes as well, if they would sign, that they would be added to the list if they signed. So we had a lot of people adding that way. And then I also had a large list to begin with before I even started from middle school. I mean, I collected friends, and I see people as like art, and people, some people collect art, and I feel like I collect people. And that's, it sounds very like, sounds kind of trivial and strange, but I actually think it's very powerful to know people, to know who they are, to know where they've come from, to know what they like, to know what they don't like, to know what their aspirations are. But it's the kind of market research that I do that's not quantitative. It's getting to know them, through getting to know them, relationships over years. Friends, colleagues, friends of friends, etc. I try to really pay attention, whether it's on Facebook or in person or LinkedIn, to what's going on in people's lives. And that's how, when I connect people, I can do it, because I remember, oh, I was just talking to Sally last week and she said she was looking for this kind of opportunity, and then I talked to John this week and John would be perfect to connect with Sally, and that type of thing. And I've been connecting people as friends and as dates and as business opportunities for years now. I love that part of it. I think that having a large network and having like an actual personal connection to it, I didn't buy a list. I'm not a magazine where, you know, people are subscribing to some brand, you know, the magazine. I'm like an actual person. People are friends with me. We've had contact through various ways throughout the years. I try to be very inclusive and hold uplifting events and hold charitable events and things that are positive and matter for the community. And yes, I think that is a selling point for what I do in social media and events, is that when someone says, you know, I'm looking to expand the audience for my brand, can you work on their Facebook, their Instagram, their Twitter? I say, you know, of course, I can redirect my following to you. And that's what's so important, because a lot of people, I believe, in social media companies or social media freelancers, they're great at what they do, and I have a ton of respect for everyone. It's just, I think it's an added value when you're not just great at what you do, but you have this whole stadium full of folks